Good evening, everyone. A very warm welcome to you on this, what day is it? Wednesday evening. My name is Nick. We're going to be chilling for a couple of hours on the Commodore 64. It's a stream I've been aiming to do for, well, about the last couple of weeks now. I've been running out of time. So, bit of chill, forget about the outside world. Now, already, I seem to have got an error message on my screen here saying, so I don't know if I'm talking to myself, but it says, live streaming not available at this time. Please try again later. Well, hopefully I'm talking to you, and hopefully you're there. Oh, Julie says you can hear me. Okay, so that must be an error message. So who knows what's going to go on today? But it wouldn't be a normal stream if there weren't at least one or two technical problems that I've got to solve as we go along. So I'll start by saying hello to everyone in the chat box first of all. Big hello to Mark. I think he was the first in here today. In the red corner as well. Julie's with us, also new old gamer Steve. Let's have a look there. In the red corner says, will there be a stinker stream soon? Well, I haven't planned any stinker streams at the moment in the red corner. They're always a little bit more tougher than me to do than the other ones, but we could throw one in the future. Big hello as well to Jay Archer, your old gamer Steve, who says Shadow of the Beast is a stinker. Yeah, splits the room, that Shadow of the Beast game. I like the music, and I quite like it because it's easier than the Commodore Amiga version, but I can see why people don't like it. That's the power of nostalgia, I suppose. Hello to Steve Q as well, and Lemmy, and Big Z also. So hello. Right, lots of error messages, but everything seems to be going okay. Right, so we're going to start off with a game called Bomb Jack. It's a game that, if you're watching the recorded stuff going up on the channel, it's a game I put up today on the ZX Spectrum, a mod called Bomb Jack Plus. I always find that version to be slightly easier than all the other versions of Bomb Jack, so we'll see how I get on with this one. Now, as normal, I'm using a emulation. I always find the Commodore 64 one's a little bit tricky because there's a bit of loading time, but I'm sure we'll be fine, so they won't be coming up as instantly as the ZX Spectrum ones, but we still have a bit of fun. Right, it's loading. These are the disc versions, so I'm trying to make it a little bit quicker. Hooray, we go! Right, a bit of loading. So if you owned a Commodore 64 back in the day, or a bread bin, I didn't, you'll recognise the screen that goes on. I've got it on warp to try and speed this things up. So we're warping super power. Now, my window isn't scrolling down either, so I'm going to have to do that manually. So, hello to Richard Mitten. I missed you because my screen wouldn't scroll down. Gumdio and Jason also, and James O'Grady too. If I missed anyone out, apologies if I have. I think I said hello to Jason. Now, is this thing loading? It's taking a bit longer than usual. I might have to... what I'll do, I might have to reload the emulator. I did have it on... Oh, actually, it's doing stuff. Right, okay. Let's give it a cut. Oh, there we go. See, patience is a virtue. It's also something you get in Doctor's Waiting Room. Right, okay. This is by Elite in 1986. It's an arcade conversion. I'll try and hold the joystick a little bit away from the mic so it's not too loud. Now, as usual, it's been a while since we've done a Commodore 64 stream. So if the noise from the game is too much for my voice and you can't hear it, let me know and I'll do a bit of tweaking. Right. Already, I think I need to switch. See, this is the thing that catches me out sometimes. Switching the joystick ports from one to another to see which one is it actually using. Right, away we go. Now, I find this a little bit tricky. Oops, I'm on the wrong joystick port. Teething problems. Swap joysticks, and away we go. Right, move. Right, we're away now. Now, the reason why I find this more difficult than the Spectrum one is I think there's less room to manoeuvre about the place. Right. I think you're right there, Gumbio. Music good, gameplay is a little bit poorer. It's just that you haven't got too much room to work with here. I find the guy at the top, on the first level, the guy on the top right, I find a bit hard to get stuff. Don't know what that B does. Hopefully, now I'm looking for one of those P's to turn up. Really. Oops. Right, let's try and get those top ones. Excellent, we got one. That gives me half a chance. I might do the first stage, mightn't I? Oh no, I won't now. That thing. Right, hang on, if I go around this way. Oh, give me, oh look, give me a chance. It's gonna come through the thing. I just need those 2 bombs. Oh, hell's bells. Right, okay, let's go round again. Right, there we go, so I've done it, good. Music sounds slow, does it? Well, I don't know. Let's just check the speed of the thing. I think it's going normal. It does sound a bit slow, doesn't it? No, it's 1 for 1, so I don't know. It must be just the emulation. Yeah, it's normal speed, but it might not sound exactly the same than the thing. Right, okay. This is why I find the Commodore 64 stuff a little bit tricky. I'm using an emulator called Vice. Maybe it's just as well it's a little bit slower. It's going to give me half a chance to maybe do a few of the levels. Right, hang on. Maybe it'll speed up later on. Right. Oh, good. I'll have a pee, please, Bob. There we go. I've done 2 stages. It sounds like it's struggling a bit. Does it, James? Well, a bit like me, really. Bomb, bomb. If it goes too slow, I guess we'll reload the emulator. Hi Squidworth, hope you're well. Apparently things are running a bit slow here, so apologies for that. But it enables us to get more done or less done. Oh, I think it might be speeding up now, is it? No, it's still going a bit slow. Oh, Well, if there might be something wrong with the emulator. Who knows? What I'll do, we'll have a few goes on this. I might let's reload the emulator then, just in case. We're gonna reload it just in case. Exit. Right, I'm gonna reload the emulator. See if that makes any difference, folks. If it's too slow. Oh, I've loaded up the wrong thing. Right, here we go. Here we go. It might be just that bomb jack's a bit slow. Maybe that might be the case. That might be the case. Right, attach disk. Here we go. Now I need to get to the right folder each time. Bomb jack, load. I think it's loading. Enable warp. Right, we're warping ahead. Warp factor 2. Okie doke. Now what we'll do, I've got a reserve game in case we can't get this to work. It's Moon Patrol. So if I can't get that to work, we'll have a go on Moon Patrol. See if it gets any quicker. Yes. Rightio. Maybe it was doomed, but it doesn't seem to be much loading going on here either, does there? Let's oh dear, who be me? Who be me? I don't know. Right. Auto start. Right. At least it's pretending to do it now. Do it, you, or I'm gonna don't make me get the stick. Right. Tim's Bike says game normal, music a bit up and down. Okay, that's interesting. We'll reload it anyway, see what happens. I'm a bit like you, J Archer. I had a Spectrum, but not a Commodore 64. I think a lot of my friends had Spectrum. I think 2 maybe had Commodore 64s. It was interesting going around playing the games. I found the ZX, although I never did anything massively, I always found the ZX Spectrum easier to program to do stuff. I think when I watched a friend typing in the Commodore 64, I had to type in all the words manually. No, it's still slow again, isn't it? Still seems slow. Right, okay. Well, it looks like we've got slow music on this. Oh, actually, it seems a bit quicker now, the music. Maybe it goes on and off. That's a bit quicker, isn't it? What do you think of this? Oh no, it's got a bit tricky for me now. We should have kept it slow. Right, okay, that's right. Yeah, I'll see what you mean. Now I probably won't get off the first few levels now. It's all good fun, isn't it? There's 2. Oh, I've got a chance now. Yay! Right, I've done it on normal speed. Right, stage 2, buckle my shoe. I've got there normally. I don't know what this building is. It's somewhere in Greece, I presume. Right, but that just goes to show you, emulation is good, but you can't beat the original. You can't beat the original hardware. Original hardware is best. Start. Hello to Louis Gorenfield. Sorry, I'm trying to read this out the corner of my eye, while at the same time get bombs. You know how it is. B. I don't know what the B does. What does the B do? Oh. Is that music a bit better? What's that? What's that song? Dun 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 dun. Yeah, maybe something was running in the background before that took the resources. We seem to be back up there. Big hello to Toasted Fallen Star. Hello there. Does this seem more like the normal speed? Right, 1986. Away we go, right? A Parthenon, perhaps. Perhaps it was a Parthenon. Come on, lad. Do your stuff. Yeah, as I say, I do find the Spectrum version a lot easier. There's a P, we'll have that. We'll have a P. Pardon my French. Oh no, come on. Oh no. I'm stuck there, but I've got all the tricky ones. There. Right, mustard. Good. Right, stage 2. I think maybe stage 2 or 3 is probably the maximum I can do on this thing. And then I start getting a bit bothered. What I will do a shout, because a couple of Ko-Fis come in before the actual stream started. So big thanks to Steve Q, and thanks to Martin Reimer as well. That sort of thing really keeps the channel running. So thank you. So although it didn't flag up on the stream, because it was a little bit early, thank you for that. And I did thank you on Twitter as well. Right, that's the kind of guy I am. So thank you. Yes, right. Happy birthday. You wished me a happy birthday a couple of weeks ago when I presume you're a bot, but thank you anyway. I'll copy and paste that when it is my birthday. Happy birthday. I mean, if you do it 365 days in a row, you've got to be right at least once, surely. Right. Oh god, what are those? Oh, look, come on. How am I supposed to get over there? Oh, almost round the corner. Seems too fast now in the red corner. Well, you know, what can I do? Too slow, too fast. Maybe we can take an average of the two. Maybe it's just in comparison. Maybe the emulator does what it wants. It does what it wants. What is this tune? Right, okay. I agree, Richard. I like kind bots. That's good, isn't it? Kind bots are good. Wishing you well and a happy birthday. That's what you need. Maybe when Skynet takes over, everything's going to be okay after all. We just get wished all a happy birthday. That's great, isn't it? Yay! And asked if they want to help putting any of the shopping away. Oh. I think with the Spectrum version of this, you got more room. You've got slightly more room to work with. Oh, I did it. Dun, dun, dun. So, you know, I can do stage 1 and I can do stage 2 sometimes. That would be cool, Squidworth. It really would. Right, okay. Now, if you're watching this on a record, I know you lot aren't because you're watching it live. If you're watching it on a pre-record, big hello to you as well. I like to make you feel like you're part of the live thing as well. It's always most exciting live. Oh, where did that thing come from? These guys are game over. Right, it is quite addictive. This it is quite addictive. Oh, just one more for luck. One more for luck. Right, one more for luck. So you think it's going a bit too quick now? It's going too slow for. Right, okay. Right, so this is the Sphinx, had its nose blown off. How did the Sphinx have its nose blown off? It's not the start of a joke. Where? How did that happen? Some sort of war, I'd imagine, that the ancient Egypt were nothing to do with. Ow, ow, ow. I'm just debating whether I can just fit in Moon Control. My gameplay of Moon Control is a bit like this, where I die quite quickly in the thing. You got to... You haven't got... When you get close to the enemy, they seem to suck you in like a Hoover. Look, I mean, the problem is this guy... See, that guy that stays on that top ledge, he just stays there. Right, okay. Right, I've decided I'm going to quickly see if I can fit in Moon Patrol. We hadn't scheduled it, but we'll have a go. We'll have a go anyway. I won't stay there very long. Right. Now, I always find, as I said before, Commodore 64 stuff a little bit testing because this emulator sometimes gets things slightly wrong, and there's sometimes the game uses port 1 for the joystick, sometimes it uses a port 2. But you know, we can still have a bit of a laugh on it, a bit of fun. After this, I'll be playing Power Drift. I might have done the wrong thing trying to fit this in, but we'll just have a couple of goes. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, aliens! What's going to do? Remember the 5th of some month. Gunpowder, treason and something else. Unlimited lives. No. Invincibility. No. I wish this happened at the start of your life. Right. I did N for no. Right. Dun dun dun. No, I haven't tested this one. Moon Patrol. I suppose that's 1982, the arcades. 1983. F1 to start. I don't know if the joystick's in the right port. It isn't. Right, okay, swap ports. As it's blowing up behind me. Input devices, joystick, swap joysticks. There we go, we're in business. Right, so we've got this moon buggy with odd wheels, and we've got to survive as long as we possibly can by jumping over holes and shooting aliens. Away we go. Good, I did well to fit this in. I love this game on the Atari 2600. Moon Alert is one that I got a lot of play on the ZX Spectrum there. I like that one. But the buggy, what's good about all these versions, the buggy looks completely different on all of them. Square wheels are interesting, aren't they, Richard? They won't be good for suspension, but I'm already in Section B. He's in Section B, folks. Right, there's these odd things that look like the logo of Jet Set Willy. Oh, got over there. Oh, look at that. Surely I got over that crater. Surely. Right. Parallax scrolling, could you call it? A green mountain and a grey mountain. And this thing in the foreground. Oh. They don't make moon buggies like they used to, do they? They're just falling apart like nobody's business. As I say, this wasn't a planned one, so I'll just have a couple of goes and then we'll get back to Power Drive, which is a pretty cool game, isn't it? Power Drive. Played it on the ZX Spectrum yesterday. The Commodore 64 version has got a bit more colour, so I thought we'd have a look at that. The Amiga version isn't particularly good because it's trying to attempt too much. They should have scaled it down a bit. Right. Continue. Yes. Oh no, I can't hit F. Well, like F7. What's that going to do? Oh, it did. So sometimes it'll do something to the emulator if I hit F7. I've got a lot of stuff that's built on function keys. So we know now by the slightest touch on a hole, your thing will blow up. Bing, bing, bing. Right. It's very high-pitched sound. Squidworth, you reckon you've got a mouse stuck down your ear? Okay. That's interesting. You sure it might be this? It might be that you really have got a mouse stuck. I don't know. I'd get that checked out, really. I've never heard of such a thing. But you know, oh no! Oh, let's go over that thing. Blow up the boulder. Yeah, it could be Space Poo, Bigsy. I think it is. It is Space Poo, isn't it? Who left that up there? That Buzz Aldrin, probably. Didn't clean up after him, the litter bug. Right, we're getting quite far now. It's definitely be my last go, or else we won't fit everything in. But yeah, you know, one of the classics. It come out on everything in some shape or form. Oh, you know, someone drops a kite on the bonnet and we're doomed. Section C. Boo! Boo! Come on, car. Kaboom. Game over. Oh, what's this? In the red corner says the stream has stopped. Has it stopped for anyone else? Has the stream stopped for anyone else? I've got no... It doesn't say anything's going wrong here, but that doesn't always do the same. Before it said streaming wasn't available, but then you said it was there, and that seems to have got past that. Big C's has stopped too. Oh dear. Oh dear. I thought we was having a pretty good run of other things up to this point. Oh, we got a message here. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers might experience buffeting. Oh no. Oh no, it's back to normal, is it? Oh, I think it might be. I think it might be one of those. I think it might be one of those evenings today where things like go on and off, which is an annoying evening. How long did it buffer for? Okay, closed and reopened. Did you? Okay, right. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll load a bit of Power Drift then, and we'll keep our fingers crossed. My internet speed is pretty good, but I think stuff must be going on YouTube side, which sometimes happens. That's just annoying when that happens. I just want. I wish I could do something about that. Maybe I should try Twitch as well. So when stuff goes a bit wrong on YouTube, I could switch over to Twitch, because it's a shame that I've got such good internet speed and sometimes let down by what's going on YouTube's end, which I presume is the case. But let's load up Power Drift. Power Drift. Yeah, it was okay yesterday, wasn't it? It's been okay other days without too many problems. Right, thank you. Thanks, Brian. Sorry about that slight glitch there. Right. Oh, it says excellent connection now, so it's maybe it's fixed itself. Interesting. I remember before I had the second monitor, so thanks, folks. I couldn't see all these bits, so I just had to go by what your experiences were. Righty-o. It could be the chat if stuff's using too many resources. But at the moment I'm loading Power Drift. That was by Activision in 1989. This is from the arcades as well. Right. Go. Channel Fadget stopped briefly. Okay. Righty-o. So it seems to be the same for all of you then. Toasted Fallen Star had a slideshow. Right. Alright, I think it's still loading. Right, here we go. Sega. Play Chase HQ. No one noticed for that frame rate. Thanks, Steve. That's an idea, isn't it? That's an idea, maybe. Yeah, good. Right, Power Drift. We might notice on this. So here's all the people you can play. There's a Michael. You can drive as him. There's Emily, I think that says Emily. Yes. Jason. Right, is that it? We need to pick someone eventually. Right, let's pick them. So Power Drift is a bit like karting. I said it's over different tracks. Isn't that like karting? That's so different. Yeah, but anyway, it goes up and down. You can fall off the track. There's a bit more colour in this one than the ZX Spectrum version, but you do have to keep your wits about you, as you do in most racing games. It makes it a little bit tricky for me to follow the comments as we go round, but I'm sure I'll be able to do that sort of thing. Maybe, Willie, maybe. I do like a good racing game. All being well, I'll be playing Test Drive 2 after this one, so 2 racing games. High score or trainer? High score, please. Do I want to reset? God, so many questions. I feel like I'm a mastermind. Do you want to reset the high scores? No. I mean, who's got the high scores that been playing instead of me? Oh, I got to switch the joysticks again. Every single one. I should have worked out all the games that are port 1, then all the games that are point 2. Anyway, yes, certainly doing a stream on Commodore 64 with Vice isn't the easiest thing in the world. Right, okay, away we go. Accelerate good. I'm in low gear and now I'm in high gear. I need to come in the top 3 to qualify. There's music playing throughout this thing. Oh, come on, Nick. Now, see my position up the top. Oh, I'm 3rd. Right, that's all right. As long as I can stay in 3rd, we're cooking on gas. Evening, John. There's a bit of buffering every now and again, so apologies if you experience some. I am not too much in control of that. I'm in the hands of YouTube. Hopefully it's fixes itself. But a few people sort it out by going out and in the stream again. Don't know if that's going to help. Anyway, right. Right, where am I? I'm in 1st place. That's good, isn't it? 1st place. Away we go. Take the corner. Well done, Squidworth. I never owned the Commodore 64, as I say before. I was with Spectrum, but I do like seeing how the other games were attempted. What games of Spectrum did better? What games of Commodore 64 did better? I mean, this is better than the Spectrum version for sure. But then you get vice versa. There, Buffy Boy was better on this as well. But yeah, good. I mean, Spectrum graphics tend to be a bit highly more defined sometimes, but that might be my imagination. So they're both 8-bit. But having said that, the Atari 2600 was 8-bit as well, wasn't it? And that was very blocky, although pretty cool. Hi Rosie, hope you're doing well. Yeah, right, go through here. Thank you. Right, what we got? 1 lap to go, is that? Can't tell, but I'm in first place. That'll be a great start. We're going past trees that look a bit like they're from a Lego set, but Lego is cool. Actually, it's been quite a while since I did a Lego set. I know it's a kid's toy, but it's very therapeutic, isn't it? Oh dear, as I crash into a tree, and that's going to. Am I still in first place? Just about. I must have had a big lead. Now, what catches you out in this game is when you come up to lapped riders who just get in the way, and your opponents don't seem to have any problem getting past the lapped riders. It doesn't cost them any time, but first place. Bingo was his name. First place. Well, that's a good start. We'll see how far we can get here. Right, away we go. It's not hanging around. It's not hanging around. We're on stage 2 already. The music didn't even stop. I wasn't very good with the gears there. I went up to high gear a bit too early. Oh, right, hang on a minute. Now, we can't just full speed all around the corners. And we're going up, up, up. Fantastic undulate. Oh! I think I fell off there. Sorry to make you a bit dizzy. We've got fantastic undulation. Oh, God. Right, I don't know what's happening there. Seems we might be higher up than we think. You go off the road and it's gonna spin round like a Wally. 5th place still. Right, heavy on the brakes then. Oh no! Oh, Nicky, you're doing rubbish. You're doing rubbish, sir. Right, hang on. 5th place. We need another 2 positions from somewhere. How are we going to get those 2 positions? And we fall off the track. We know we're going to go for a little bit of a spin because the computer likes doing the effect. 4th place. 1 more position. Don't go off the track because then it'll be Spin City, and you don't want to spin round. So we're not trying to win any ballroom dancing competitions here. Right, or are we? No, it's not a ballroom dancing game that I know of. Put your favourite ballroom dancing game in the comment section below. Right, well, 4th, we need 1 more position. Is that the position, or is that just lapping someone? Oh, no! Oh, God, got away with that. We're in 3rd place, somehow. Thought we was in a crash then, but it's been very kind to us. Just don't want to... Oh! Thought that would have been a problem. Oh, my word. Yeah, this is definitely the trickiest bit of the track, but I think after a few goes, you'll be ready for that. And so you can slow down round the corners to get maximum beams. 1 more lap to go. 3rd place. Just hold this position, or if you're lucky, get 2nd place maybe. That's like living the dream. Power drift. What a good racer this is on the Commodore 64. Whoa. Wet Man's disappointed me on the Commodore 64, talking about comparisons. Loved it on the Spectrum. Hated it on this, but there's no reason why it couldn't have been as good. So it's just responsible to people converting it. If you want to compare 2 games together, we're going to have a look at Manic Miner later on, and that's a Spectrum big one. There we go. Right, go. We're at night time now by the looks of things. I've got your night dogs on. I'm trying to look at the comments at the same time just to see really if you're still with me, or it's buffering again, or the music's going too fast, or all that sort of stuff. But it wouldn't have been an Njenkin stream if at least 1 or 2 things happened, or maybe 4 or 5 things happened. But anyway. When I think about my far-flung plans for the channel, my computer at the moment is pretty good graphics card. It's a 4-core computer. I'm not really big on computers. If I got my internet speed is good enough for PlayStation streaming, but I don't think my computer can process the information quick enough, and on my testing it come out a bit blurry the other side. What I want to do at some stage, this is a long way away because it's pretty expensive. What I'll do is get an 8-core computer, and then I'll be able to live stream PlayStation 4 stuff, and in particular pinball, which I love, and various other bits and pieces, which would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Would it be really cool? But then of course, my plans I have always is to do more than I can possibly fit in. Anyway, isn't that always what it's about? So we're in 1st place here as I waffle on about nothing much, but yeah, I just thought I'd let you know about my sort of plans on the channel. There we go. Good. Although I'm working, people were questioning me, I've given up on the channel. No way. I'm not sure I've even hinted at that. Although I'm trying to do as many hours at work at the moment, my backup work, it'd be a waste of time if this was to suffer. So you know, it's a bit of a balancing thing at the moment. It's a bit of a balancing thing. So thank you to the members and everyone that's subscribed as well, which are keeping this thing on the road as I try and keep this power drift kart thing on the road. Now I was hoping after each race I could pause and then look at the comments, but I can't. Right, first place, just keep on here. Right, 1 lap to go, is it? Oh man. Cool, that was close. That was close. Past him. These are lap races I'm going past now. Generally gonna get in the way. I'm holding the joystick quite a bit away from the microphone, so hopefully you can't hear that. And we got first place. Good, right. Just focus on the win, Nick. Thanks, Squidworth. Okay. The next track's going to load as quickly as we know it. Right, I read a few of them. Right, away we go again. Oh, really? I mean, you haven't even got time to breathe in this game. Off we go, right into 6th place. I presume this is the easy sort of like championship. Oh no, that's yeah, one crash and then you're really up against it. Come on, car, come on. Jimmy Carr. As Jimmy Carr would say. I can't do an Alan Carr. What does Alan Carr sound like? No, I'm not going to even attempt to do an Alan Carr impression. I couldn't do that. Right. Oh, 2 crashes. This isn't looking very good. Right. After this, we'll be playing Test Drive 2, the Duel, a game I've played to sort of like death on the Commodore Amiga. I have played it, or I've reviewed it on the Sega Genesis recently and the Super Nintendo. There is a difference between the home computer versions to the console versions. What ones do I prefer? Well, I like both of them really. They're similar games but the same game, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean, Harry. Right. We're on 5th place. Need 2 positions. Be hard to get it after 2 amazing crashes. Call that 3 amazing crashes. Yeah, right, okay, oh no, is that 4 amazing crashes? How could if you're going to spin, land back on the track. Oh, goodness. Right, okay. Come on, let's get this here. Who's playing? Oh, the band play on. 6th place. Vice is good for Vic 20. I haven't played any Vic 20 games, Steve. Can it do Vic 20 as well, can it? Yeah, it's not a system I'm sort of like familiar with. I get asked every so often to do Amstrad CPC as well. I think at the moment, because I'm trying to build out a catalogue of the games we cover. 8-bit at the moment, we're doing Commodore 64, ZX Spectrum, well we'll always do ZX Spectrum, and Atari 2600. I just didn't want to overload it in 8-bit stuff because it might dilute what I'm doing. But no, I don't know. I might be wrong in that thinking. 16-bit tends to be Commodore 64. No, it tends to be Commodore Amiga and Sega Mega Drive. And then we've got the smattering, the Super Nintendo's in there as well. And then we've got the Nintendo 64 sometimes come in. Every so often I might drop in. Well, I might drop in a PlayStation game, but I think Amstrad. I think I'm asked quite a lot to do Amstrad CPC, BBC Micro, and I think that might be just a bit too much for me to do. Because what I'm trying to do as well, it's delicate, it's trying to avoid having an energy crash. Because I've got that sort of like personality where I'll try and please everyone. And before you know it, I'll be trying to do at least 1 Amstrad game a week, 1 BBC Micro game a week, and the whole thing collapsed. And when I've got too much to do, that is the point where I can't do the live streams, and the live streams are my favourite thing. But I know that's a long answer to what you asked, but you know, I'll have to be my own manager really. Think, if I do that, he's going to do that, the big Wally. But yeah, I could do one every now and again. In answer to your question, right? What should we load now? Test Drive 2, the Duel. Let's do a reset first of all. All right, most Amstrad CPC games are specky ports. Was that right in the red corner? I didn't know that. No comments, Steve. Okay. Triple. It was like a triple soul call. Right, what we're loading? We're loading Test Drive the Duel. Does it do the music this version? I suppose it does a sort of like a version. The Duel by Accolade. You could get scenery discs for this. This is by Accolade, I say, in 1989. Yeah. There we go. Thank you, 73 FUG. You know, it sometimes goes like that. It sometimes goes like that. Oops, I've got another warning sign. It's flared. It's something to do with the bit rate being too low. Oh dear. Well, sorry if you're getting any buffeting again. I'm glad there's no joystick noise though. Yo game, see if it helps. Press Alt and J to swap joysticks. Would that work? I might have to try that. What I don't want to happen though is, so I don't know if Alt and J might do something to OBS. It might cause something else to happen. If just a Vice was up on its own, I'll be fine. This music sounds a bit slow as well. Oh, it does sound very slow, doesn't it? It's speeding up slightly. Right, let's press the fire button there. Do 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 do. Right, it's a Ferrari F40 versus a Porsche 959. Or you can race against the clock if you want to. You can do manual gears, which I'll probably try and do. Lots of different skill sets. I'll put it on the highest because I used to play the Amiga version, which probably means I'm going to do a lot of crashes and not quite get there. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Right. So my car's the Porsche 959. The other car is the Ferrari F40. There's a scenery disc, which the master scenery there. You can race against the clock with my white boxes around, but we won't. We'll go against the computer. Right. We'll do that. And if you do the beginning, the easiest modes are all auto shift, but why not? Let's go to pro. The guy at the end looks a bit like who's that guy that almost got signed for Red Bull? Nick, the Hulk. What's his first name? Nico Hulk? No, that doesn't sound right. Anyway, the Hulk, I'll say. Not the Incredible Hulk. He wouldn't fit for his seat fitting. There, right. I might have to do a warp to get this to load a bit quicker from memory. Let's do that. We're warping. I think the dashboard might turn up first. There's a dashboard, and then it loads the screen. Right, okay. So it's a bit of a slow loader. This even on the disc. Yeah, Steve, you're still playing this on the SNES or the Super Nintendo. Open up a can of worms. Well, you know, it's pretty good, that version, isn't it? It's got weather conditions and all sorts of stuff. I wouldn't mind some scenery loading quite quick. Oh, there we go. Right, take it off warp. You see the Ferrari F40 in the rear view. Let's give it some welly. So this is a lot different to the console versions. I'm gonna have to concentrate again. You see the distance I've got left to go in the top right, 2.8 miles. If I crash into anyone, I lose a life. If I crash into my opponent, the Ferrari F40, I also lose a life. On any other stages, I think there might be the police come and give you a ticket, and that will slow you down. Crash into them, you're dead. Nico Hulkenberg, that's it. Thanks, you old gamer Steve. How could I forget that? Oh, I thought that was the Ferrari F40 then. So that was a bit of a cheap life to lose, that one. You shouldn't be losing the life on the first stage, and that's going to cost me a 20-second time penalty. You Wally. I know I was a Wally, didn't I? What's Nico Hulkenberg doing now? He almost got signed for Red Bull, and it looks like they got a pretty good car this season. But you can't tell until the first qualifying session, which happens on Saturday. Is it qualifying now? This Saturday coming. Hooray! They're in Bahrain. Right, let's get around this car. Car doesn't sound like. Oh no! I think that's game over. Yeah, what a terrible first go. If you crash into the police, it's automatically game over, and that's probably the worst go I've had on Test Drive 2 this Duel ever. Well done me. I'm giving myself a pat on the back. Well, it is a pat on the back, but it deserves maybe a cow pat on the back. Right. Anyway, so that was pretty newbie stuff from old Nick there. Don't crash into police cars. Don't crash into anything. That might be in the game or anything at all, really. Right, warp it. I like this game, but it is such a slow load. Right, I don't really want to put my name on it. Let's put someone else's name. So if they look at it, they know it's not me. That'll do. I'm supposed to say Igor, but that'll do. They'll know what it is. Test Drive 2, the Duel. Right, I think I'll have another go now. I'd have a proper go of the thing. Come on, load. I can load, right. let's put it on a slightly easier mode then. Maybe I was being a little bit ambitious. Let's just get it down 4. There we go. I don't think it makes a great deal of difference, but we'll still be on manual gears. Thanks, Jazz72. It does have some deep engine sounds, and I think the engine sounds sound slightly different depending on whether you're on the Ferrari or the Porsche. I think they certainly did on the Amiga version. I suppose they could change the modulation perhaps as it's going through. On ZX Spectrum, I only know how they did sounds with the beep function. I'm not quite sure how they do it with the Commodore 64. There might be something a little bit clever in there that I don't know about, possibly. Right, I should leave my opponent for dead now. Right, look out for other cars. This is the proper go. Right, we're accelerating away. Frame rate isn't great, but it's of the era that you would have got used to it. I think the Ferrari might have crashed. No, he's just held back a section. I've changed that gears a little bit too early, but anyway, look out for cars. Right, I'll go round it this time. If there's another car in the opposite direction, I'm in big trouble. But let's get back over here. See the blue dot in the middle of the steering wheel? That's trying to help us realign the car. I don't know. I did this level because I didn't think there'd be too much traffic, but it looks like there's loads. What do I know? You can blow the engine if you're in the wrong gear. Right, I seem to have survived that bout of silliness. Didn't crash into the police car this time. Who's that? God, I don't know who that was. I think I'm thrashing this engine quite a bit. You can see on the top right there, if you're looking at it, I've got 1.6 miles to go, 1.5 now. There's my time next door also. Brum, brum, brum. This is supposed to be 1,000,000 miles an hour. Don't stick your head out the window. Frame rate probably about 3 a second, maybe less. But never mind. Yeah, well, you know, it's aged terribly, this game, but I still love it. What was he talking about earlier on? If you got a nostalgia for a game, it's something that you will stick with. Yes, hooray! But yeah, I mean, the console versions are a more accomplished thing. I'm going to crash it back. Oh, how did I get round that thing? Right, I need to get to the end here. I'm making a bit of a meal of this. 0.5 miles, that isn't too far. On a positive note, the thing is now saying excellent connection again. It's jumping all over the place today. Oh, God, now I've got a cracked windscreen, haven't I? But at least it wasn't a police car. Right. I mean, yeah, I mean, you could, talking about colour palettes there, you can tell, can't you, quite often what system a game's on by its colour palette. Spectrum pops out hugely. You can often tell the Commodore 64. Amstrad I'm not too familiar with, so I might not be able to get those every time. Right, okay, so we got off stage 1. That's good, isn't it? Stage 1. Right, don't send Barry round. Right, okay. I'm just reading old comments. Sometimes they're out of context when I'm reading them. Right. Oh, this is different. On all the other versions of this game, you park outside a gas station sideways on and see the car. Looks like we've still got the cockpit there. There's a guy on the right. He's either filling the car up or drinking the petrol. I'm not quite sure. And I think he might have a magenta crop top on, so we don't want to hang around him. Right, you crash one time. You got 5 lives left. Good. Well, and I've made the record books again, which isn't a surprise because I'm the only person here. Right. My opponent did a 3:09, so they 1:40 penalty. So I don't know what they did. Must have crashed over and over and over and over and over and over again. Right, now next stage. Let's try and speed the loading up again of this by going into warp mode. Fortunately, when it's loaded, it doesn't. Right, we're in the mountains. It doesn't go off without you. Right, so mountains, a bit reminiscent of the first test drive. Now I've got 4.4 kilometers or miles up the top there to get to. Yeah, I don't think a real Porsche 959 sounds like this. Take a risk. I'll take a risk and drive around this car. Oh, it's sliding. Right, don't let me on the road. I think these games were the precursors to the Need for Speed games, weren't they, really? So one could say maybe if these did exist, the Need for Speeds wouldn't be here. But that's just guesswork. That might not mean anything. They might have existed anyway. But all games exist other things, really. It could be Clem Fandango, Steve. Can you hear me? Hey, Stephen, it's Clem Fandango. Oh man. Galamouche, where is Clem Fandango? I was watching that today, actually, Toast of London. I was watching that one with Michael Ball in it, called, what was it called? Bonus Ball, that was quite good. Michael Ball's got twice the amount of blood in his body than any normal person. Oh. Right, anyway, if you don't know Toast of London, and you've got access to 4OD, have a look at it. It's a good show. Starring, oops, I'm off the cliff. Starring Matt Berry. No, not Mary Berry from Bake Off. Matt Berry. Where are we going? Well, it takes a long way to fall off a cliff, but that's how you do it. I think when I played this before, people were saying drive off the cliff. Well, that's what happens. Nothing too exciting. You just fall downwards on a big bit of ground. Right, after this, I don't know how long we've been playing this one for, but then we're going to be playing Manic Miner. The music on that is a bit of a shorter loop than the Spectrum version, but fortunately I've written down the keys to turn that off, so we might have it going a little bit. But to my knowledge, I think the timings are pretty much the same as we go through this tunnel. It's a bit grey. I think the Spectrum. Oh no! I think the Amiga version is like a much darker tunnel, right? Whoa. Okay. Ray Purchase. Is Ray Purchase in any games? And his albino brother, whose name I temporarily can't remember. Oh dear. I always wanted to be like that guy he lives with, that other actor, called Ed, that's always in his dressing gown. That seems like the ideal life. He picks up odd acting jobs here and there and somehow survives. Yeah, he seems to have the right balance. Of course, cars sliding all over the place here. I'm on the wrong side of the road, you might have noticed. I need a police siren. Well, this game would be great if you could play as the police car. That'd be quite good. Right, hello Andy. Hello Andy, nice to see you. I saw your comment as I'm driving along. Quite often the driving games are the hardest for me to check the comment section, so I'm glad I caught it. Test drive 2, the Duel. Oh man. With the occasional technical problem. Hooray! Technical problem is I can't steer properly, but that's just my problem. Come on, let's get round here. Get out of the way, you stupid car. Good. Right, there will be a racing game going up on the channel tomorrow as well. Members will know what that is. If you're a member on the channel, you get access to the members section, knowing what games are going up and all that stuff. So if you want to join and you can afford it, I'd never push anyone to do it if you can't afford it. Click on the join button. It doesn't commit you straight away. It just tells you about it, and then you can make a decision. Then yay or nay. There we go. Thank you. But watching the videos is enough. Also, God bless you. As I try and get round this mountain path. I haven't got a job as an Uber driver, but maybe I should now because they're all employed now, aren't they? They're not a part of the gig economy. They get proper holiday and stuff. I don't know if that's going to make Uber go up in price, will it? Don't know. Does that mean the cost of stuff's going to go up? I didn't think about that yet. What's going to happen to Uber? Anyway. Right, we're there. We've done 2 stages. That's pretty good. Right. 73 FUG. John Nettles doing a spot of poaching. That is a classic. That John Nettles. That was the one where there was that mad director in it, wasn't there? He was and I can only remember fragments. I'm gonna have to watch it again. I remember Toast being in a plane on that one after he gave an actress hell and she crashed it. Anyway, that's what being an actor is all about. But you wouldn't catch Ed in there. Yeah. Toast of London. What a top show. Right. Well done, Hacker UK. That's how he sings those powerful ballads. Good old Thunderball. I think he sings the theme music as well, doesn't he? Yeah, it's not rocket science. Yeah. Anyway, good show. Good show. I don't think they're going to make any more of those, are they? Toast of London, because he's already making that rabbit thing based in Victorian times. I think he's gone on to that now, which is curses. Maybe they could do a special. I'd like to catch up and see what Stephen Toast is doing, and his brother who works in the army. What's his name? Blair. Stephen Toast. Yes. So many great characters in that show. Right. How am I doing in this game? Right. Sort of okay, Nicky. You're poodling along. I'm overrunning for time again, so we'll call this the last stage, and then I'll do a bit of Manic Miner. It's because I put that moon patrol in it, wasn't it? That's what happened. I moon patrolled out of here. Right. Good. Round him. Oh look! I had no chance there. Where'd that green car come from? It got teleported down from the Starship Enterprise. Oh, there's two worms driving, I think. That was a bit unfair. Right. Yeah, it does look good, doesn't it, Mark? The cockpits and stuff. As soon as you get used to the frame rate, as soon as your eyes get used to it, it's a pretty good experience. Good bit of cockpit. Seen a lot of the road. Well worth checking out on other systems as well, in particular the Super Nintendo. Now I'm either being chased by a fly or a police car. That is the weirdest sounding police car I've ever heard. Where did they get that siren from? Is that what? Look at that! I'm going to slow down and get a ticket. Where is he? That have you ever heard 110 miles? Ever heard a police car siren like that? That was scary. That was like a police car on Mars. That was right. Ugh. Right. Is that true? Excellent. Sorry, I just read the comment from a hacker there. Good. Right. Excellent. Stephen Toast. It also gave me the idea to be the announcer on University Challenge, where the person was getting paid exorbitant amounts of money for just saying the person's name when they pressed the buzzer to answer the question. King's College Jones. Yeah, I could get a good name. I could do that. Boob. So Magdalene College Edwards. Yeah. That'd be a good job, just announcing names and stuff. Right, hang on, let's get round here. I'm half. What am I going to say? The Grand National is on soon. I'm half tempted to do a stream where there's no pictures involved, but I just give an alternative commentary on the Grand National. So you're just looking at a black screen maybe with a horse on it, and if I put it to delay, well, just a few seconds because there's no pictures there, you could listen to the alternative commentary of me commentating on the Grand National, but it might be a bit rubbish. But I don't know if I'm at work at the same time. Oh, that weird police car again. But that'd be good. I think it's the only way I'm ever going to break into proper commentary, by if I take matters into my own hands. Right. Oh man, what's that thing down there? I'd love to be a sports commentator. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Right, hang on. I'm not going to get stopped by the police car this time. Or am I? Oh, I think I am, actually. There he is. You were clocked at 120 miles an hour. Ugh. Ray purchase. Right, well, we've got 2.7 miles. Then we'll do Manic Miner, right? I'm well behind on my schedule, which I said I was going to do. It might mean we haven't got time to get to Shadow of the Beast, maybe. But anyway, we recently reviewed that game. If you want to check it out, if you feel that you're missing out. I liked it, some people didn't like it, so one would say it's a half crowd pleaser. Shadow of the Beast 2 did come out on the Commodore 64 as far as I'm aware. Check around here. Whoa. I've got quite a lot of lives left. I could probably do a few more risks than I am doing. We've gone a bit wide there. The car hasn't got very good road holding, I would say that. Whoa. Oh, I've crashed again. Yeah, isn't one for your kittens, Squidworth? I mean, I don't know what they was thinking signing that off. I'm sure the Commodore 64 could have done a better police siren than that thing. It's absolutely crazy town. The gear stick looks like a brain, says 73 FUG. Yeah, it does actually. Oh dear. Why they put a gear stick in a brain for? At least they didn't make it pink. That's for sure, right? I'd love to do F1 commentary, Richard Nissen. I'd love to do that. There'd be a level of humour in the commentary. I don't think purists would like though. That's the only problem. It's getting towards the area of Alan Partridge without actually being Alan Partridge, and I think people just want serious stuff. I mean, stuff like the snooker, I'd love to do that as well, but you know, I don't think they'll sign that off. Right, let's head here. How many? We've got 1 mile to go, and then it's Manic Miner time, or about 4 crashes to go, then it's Manic Miner time. That's by Bug Bite as well, I think. Is it? No, Software Projects 1983. I've written down. Oh no! See, look, I got. Look at that car. That's a cut and shut, and they couldn't even have the left-hand side of the car, which is a bit weird. Yeah. Right. Okay. Boom that across. It'd be interesting to see the difference between Manic Miner on the Spectrum and the Commodore 64. See what you think. I will be just having a one go on that one. Pang is a little bit tricky as well. I found on the Commodore 64. Well, I found it quite tricky on the Spectrum as well, just because the reaction time. I think the computer's doing quite a lot. The Amiga seemed to have a quick reaction time to what was going on, so if you made a mistake, you could quickly correct it. Right, without immediately dying or getting hit by one of those wonderful balloons. This is it. I think this is the garage, and this will be our last stage. So we'll see if we're ahead of our opponent or not. Then we'll get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Right. Where's it going? I don't know why the scenery completely disappears each time. Right, there we go. There's Clem Fandango again in his crop top. He's now working at Kevin's Gas and Go, I think that says. I crashed 3 times. I got 2 speeding tickets. I got a partridge in a pear tree. I got 2 lives left. But there's no drummers drumming. At least in not this episode of Toast to London, but I think there was in one of them. He went out with a drummer, a doctor of drumming, I think. Anyway, I keep talking about random episodes of Toast of London now, which is a bit weird. Right, okay, what was we doing? Manic Miner. Let's reset this. Quite annoying music this, but I can turn it off, I believe. I have to type in. What do I have to type in? K. Right. We'll have it on for a little bit, see what you think about it. So, Manic Miner, Software Projects, 1983, right at the start of gaming, really. Probably more famous on the ZX Spectrum than the Commodore 64. The original Jet Set Willy was a bit tricky on that one. Oops, it says no data. It says no data. Oh, is the stream ended? I don't know. I think the stream might have automatically ended. That's going to be a bit of a abrupt one. Oh dear. If it has completely ended, then I'll probably put a note on it. I'll just hang around here. It looks like I might have lost you. It's one of those trying evenings today that can happen to anyone. I know I'm saying this to myself now. So hello Nick, checking this back. Right, well Manic Miner's loading, but everything looks like it's going very slow. Error, YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Well, that's your fault, YouTube. My internet speed's great. Oh, wowzers. Right, okay, I'll just presume that you're still with me, but maybe just half an hour behind or something. I mean, this never happens on Tuesday in the ZX Spectrum streams at all, does it? Right. Do. Now, this looks like it's running very slow as well. Yeah, that's very slow. Oh man, I got to find myself a new emulator or a new setup or something. Right, Rossi, you can still hear me. That's good. The emulator's going very slow now, so there's lots of stuff going on. But we'll continue anyway. Right, let's turn the music off. There we go. Is that going to speed it up? No. This is the slowest Manic Miner I've seen. Yeah. I'm not sure about the future of Commodore 64 streams unless I get a different emulator. It's obviously, this didn't happen until the updates with Windows 10. There's obviously a conflict somewhere where 2 things are using the same bit of memory, and it's causing a bit of bother. Yeah, right, okay. Yeah, but Spectrum's never any problems at all. Perhaps we're just unlucky again. Oh, it says excellent connection again. Right, okay. So thank you for bearing with it. So everything's okay up that end. It's now just the emulator that's going slow, like we're running through a treacle, extra thick treacle. That right. Dibby 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 dib. Right. Now, I'll put the music on again if you want. Let me know when you're annoyed about it. But it sounds very quiet in my earpiece, so maybe it's quiet for you. It doesn't normally run this slow, as I say, so don't mark it down for that. The graphics look like they're completely pulled from the Spectrum version. The ledges, to the untrained eye, you would think the ledges are in an identical place, but there's a couple of them are maybe about 2 or 3 pixels out. Yeah. Right, come on, Jet Set Willy, speed up, you Wally. Right, I'm just gonna check the emulator isn't going slow. No, still 100%. What's going on there? Right, go Willy, go. Julie says you find Vice emulator very right. So that's my job. That's my job for next week. Then find a better emulator than Vice, because quite clearly Vice is rubbish. I thought it was the best emulator. When I'm not streaming, it seems to be going okay. But this game in particular is going a bit slow, and that could make games like Pang a bit awkward. But the slower the game goes, the more awkward it gets to play. Boo 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 boo. Elderly Miner. yeah, Jet Set Major. This is Jet Set Major. I mean, normally it goes super fast, doesn't it? Come on, sir. Right. I mean, no matter how slow it goes, it's never going to be as slower than Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis on the ZX Spectrum, is it? No. Right. Bigsy says C64 Forever is a good emulator. Costs about £10. Well, I might. Everything's a lot of money for me at the moment. I might have to sacrifice it for the goodness of the stream, or we'll do a lot less Commodore 64 streams. Anyway, but in theory, if the thing's going slower, I should be better at it, shouldn't I? Should I? OAP Miner. Yeah. Does Vice include video captures? Is it? I've always done it with an Elgato capture card. I didn't know it had a built-in recorder as well. Maybe I should try that. Right. Okay. Can it record in 1080p? I know it. You won't notice a difference if it's in 1080 or 480p on this, but anyway. I think I've got the timing wrong. Oh no, I've got the timing right, haven't I? Speed up, Jet Set. What's his face? Right. So slow. Right, there we go. Bomb, 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 bomb. Right, I'm going to do an experiment here. I'm going to put the emulator speed up to 200%, so it might go too quick. Well, that's helped a little bit. Let's turn the music off. Right, okay, so it's up to 200%. Is that a bit quicker? How much more quicker can I get it to go? I think 200 is the maximum. Right, okay. Yeah, okay, let's do 200. That will help a little bit anyway. It's still slower than normal, isn't it? But it's sped up a little bit. Nick, remember to put it back down again for everyone's A Wally, which we'll play next. Everyone's a Wally. Boop. Right, I should have done an Atari 2600 stream instead, or maybe another Mega Drive stream. Those ones don't seem to be affected by this speed slowdown. Just seem to be every so often it seems to be the Spectrum one, or well, this. Quite often the music will go a bit slower and stuff. But yeah, I might have to get something. But this is running at 200% now, but with the natural slowdown, it's better. Right, the ledges on the ZX Spectrum version were yellow. Here they are sort of like a pinkish colour, but that's not going to make a great difference to the gameplay. Boof. There we go. In we go. Eugene's Lair, that spooky little individual there. It's running about 90% of the speed you'd hope for or expect, isn't it, really? Boof. Right, now, here's the timing of Doom. What is the timing? I still don't know. Sometimes I get lucky by the merest of a pixels. Right, it might be this. No, I think that's definitely wrong. Is it? Might get away with it. It's got away with it. That was right, Nicky. I always say I'm gonna have trouble there and seem to get past it. I'm going through a good run. Eugene's Lair. Yeah, I think it might be time for an. Oh, I got too close to that. I think it might be better for an Atari live stream next time then, or I think what is it June next week? I think it's the Commodore Amiga is due next week, and quite a few people have said that they're missing. Well, I say quite a few, 5 people say they're missing the Amiga streams, but I thought I'd try and mix it up, so it might be time for an Amiga stream next time. Maybe I don't know. I'm planning too much again. Maybe try and fit in an Atari 2600 as well. So that's the time in there. No problemo. Right, let's get down here. Eugene's Lair. I do like a bit of Manic Miner. It is a very good game, a classic game really. I could probably play this, although this version's going a bit slow. I could probably play this all day long. I've got lots of good memories of this and Jet Set Willy as well. And you've got to remember all the mods and stuff that come out for it, and all the games it influenced also, which is pretty cool. Now this jump gave me a bit of a worry back in the day, but I've made it there. Good. There's Eugene. See you later, Eugene Agata. Do you know what stage comes after this? Oh no, you've got that wrong, Nick. Oh man. Did I do that? Or did I get killed? Oh, look at that. I got splatted. Right, what we'll do, because that is running a bit slow at the best of time. Good. Let's get it back to normal speed. We're going to play Everyone's a Wally. I'm going to turn the emulator off and reload it as well to see if that does anything. And then we're going to play Everyone's a Wally, and hopefully we get a better speed on the thing. Right. Okay. So we're back brand new. Everyone's a Wally. Sometimes it's best just to reload stuff, but I can't stop and start the stream. Right. Okay. Searching for Wally. It's a game by Microgen in 1985. Right, it's fast forwarding it. It's just looking for it on the disc. I think the ZX Spectrum, you could get a disc drive for that as well, couldn't you? Get a few things on disc, and there was There was like a micro cartridge as well, but I never had any. I just had the normal cassette tape, which I would just generally play as you go along. There we go. Oh, thank you, Julie. Well done for fighting all the technical problems. Well, you know, it sometimes happens, especially when you've got a system you haven't done for a little while. But thanks, Julie. It's been a bit of a challenge tonight. I would definitely say that. Right. Definitely need a new emulator. But thanks, Julie. Appreciated. Oh, God, there's one positive there. Excellent. Thank you very much. Right. Let's get here. Start game. We won't put any cheats on this time. Everyone's a Wally. Now, this was the loading screen on the ZX Spectrum version. I think on the Spectrum version you can control any of those characters to be a set for the baby. I don't know if you can do that on the Commodore 64 version, but we'll see. Slightly slower, I think. Ever so slightly slower. Yeah. I don't know why it's going this slow. I'm going to blame Windows 10 again. Oh, is it speeding up? Give them some Lucasade. The lyrics are Everyone's a Wally, isn't it? It'll get round to it eventually. Richard says you'll try turning VSync on and off. VSync, right, where do I find that? VSync. I don't know where VSync is. Is it in there? We got output mode mono. Does that be doing it? We got SID. We got fast SID 8580. Maybe I should try a different SID. What do you reckon? I'm making it worse. Right, hang on. Okay, let's get out of it. Let's just play. I don't know where VSync is. Oh man, it's really, really bad. Can you still live with it? sample rate. Right, okay, let's just play it then and hope for the best. I think this is probably the most problematic one I've ever done. I think. Sorry, Commodore 64 fans. As I say, some go good, some go a bit. Well, that's moving at the right speed anyway. That's moving at the right speed. It's just the music then, so I need to sort that out. Right, graphically it looks like there's more play area than the ZX Spectrum version. Let's go up here. Right, so basically in this, there's Wally and his gang. Wally and his gang are not the Wally and gang. They've got to do certain jobs by picking up different objects. And he says you in Win Vice. Yeah, it just says it says Vice C64 SC. It's probably just one button I need to press to sort that out. But when I did it before, everything sort of like was okay. So something's changed ever so fractionally, I think, than before. Kaboom, my brain. Right. Thanks, Big Z. Right. Come on, Wally. Oh, he's slowing down now. I think he's had too many pies. Right, I think this is about the speed. He seems to be changing his mind how quickly he wants to go all the time. Right, we don't want to go in there. Classic Wally, that's me. Let's go this way. Right. Oops, we're losing energy on those lightning things. That isn't very clever. I'm being electrocuted. Oops. Lots of colour clash in Micro Njenkin. Well, colour clash is normally on the ZX Spectrum, isn't there? Is there colour clash on this as well? There's no reason for there to be colour clash in a Commodore 64 game, unless they brought that over as a feature. Right, on the desk we go, and we're going to pick up this book. We swap book 1, and we need to take that to the library, I think. We need to take that to the library. Boom. Right, okay. Oops, tough luck. The gang has earned no. What a stream. What a stream. I don't think I've reviewed this one as yet. Oh man, I'm at work tomorrow. It'd be a relief. If I haven't made any technical problems I have at work today than I have here, I think the store will burn down. But hopefully it doesn't happen. Right. Maybe I can put this on 200% again. What do you reckon? 200%. That's gone even slower. Too fast. Do. Right, okay, go. Everyone's a Wally. Can I be Wilma? No. Right, let's go this way. It does look weird without the colour clashes. No, I don't want to go that way. I want to go this way. What way did I go last time? Boof. That's where. Oh man. Come on, you Wally. So he started off in Automania, didn't he? Then went to I can't remember the orders. Everyone's a Wally. Pajama Rama. 3 Weeks in Paradise. Herbert's Dummy Run. You know, there's quite a few. There's quite a few. Right, now we're with the butchery. The stakes are high. Literally, we can't reach them. There's no one serving in here. Right, hang on. What is this stuff we can pick up? It's a fuse. But as well as picking up the right objects, each person in the game has their own thing that they have to do. So you know, one character can't do another person's job essentially, which is more the problem. Right, it says here on the emulator, it's saying 73% usage of the CPU. That can't possibly be that high. What's it doing? Hey, do you know what I think might be happening? I hope not. Is my computer downloading a Windows 10 update, which is slowing stuff down? Is that what's happening? Could that be happening? I really hope that is not happening. Maybe my computer's downloading something. Right, anyway, that might explain stuff. I might have a Windows 10 thing going on tomorrow, mightn't I? Yeah. Was it going? Yeah, but what was happening? On Bomb Jacket was going. Power Drift was okay though, wasn't it? Power Drift went okay all those years ago. Dun 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 dun. I used to be able to wander around quite a big distance in this game. Right, boing, boing, boing. Din 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 din. I'm not crypto mining on the side, Squidwolf. Is there money? Is there money in crypto mining? I don't tend to understand that. Yeah, Windows 10 is like a virus. It's going. I'm not saying it is Windows 10 that slows stuff down, but it's seeming like it might be like a culprit now, which might happen now. I'm trying to get killed by this fish. Right, we're going to be loading Pang. I'm a little bit nervous because if you want any game to run smoothly and not slow down while you're playing it, Pang is one of them because you need the accuracy of shooting balloons. And if you don't shoot the balloons properly, then it could be Doomsville. But anyway, let's play anyway. Let's do. Yeah. I'm laughing like a maniac. This is just a bit before Jack Napier becomes the Joker, and then goes completely crazy and runs around the city like a big hoodlum. Right, Nick, why did you do a Commodore 64 stream? You're a Wally. Right, go. Nick, set your neat wet water. I've done that a few times, Steve. It seems to affect other stuff though. Would it limit the speed of the stuff going to YouTube? Would it affect live streams? That's what I'm saying. Intro coded by the Grim Reaper. That's nice of them. I can't tell if this music is slow or quick at the moment. Right, Legend. It seemed like it was slightly slow. Right. Right, what we got? Unlimited lives. Let's swap the joystick over like we normally have to do. So if you're thinking of doing live streaming yourself, don't let this put you off. I make it look difficult sometimes by the stuff that happens. Right, there we go. At least I got killed by that fish, Big C. That was the highlight. That was the highlight. Manic Miner, very slow. Test Drive 2, the Duel, that seemed to be running okay. Everyone's Wally a bit slower. Pang it. Slow. Quick, slow. Now, if this is slow as well, it might be worth me just firing up the ZX Spectrum emulator instead, and we're doing a switcheroo for the last maybe half an hour. But I wouldn't know what games to play. But anyway, we'll see. Now, is this loading as well? Pang it. Oops. man. There it is. Pang. This seems quite slow as well. Okay, so it stops auto download. Yeah, this is struggling as well. Let's try and muck about with some of the sounds. This is getting quite annoying now. I mean, it works okay before audio. Is that better? I don't know if that's better or not. Anyway, let's play a game. Now you'll see the top of the screen on this one is slightly off what you can see, but that's just the timer. Right, okay. Oh, I've got it in 2-player. it's all going off here. Right, hang on a minute. What we'll do in a minute. Right, I've moved it down. I don't know what to suggest really. This is starting to get a little bit unusable to actually live stream with. So what we might do, we might just make this an hour and a half stream and cut it a little bit short. and then do something maybe a bit next week. How's it seeming your side? I mean, it's looking pretty terrible. It's looking pretty terrible my side. Let's reload. I do apologise, folks. We have done other streams a long while ago, and they've sort of like been okay. But we might have to do an abort and try another day, because this is getting a little bit. Well, I'll say a little bit silly. It's getting very silly, isn't it? Right. Someone mentioned before, like a VSync, turning that off. Maybe we can have a look at that. Right. If I know where VSync is, of course. What is VSync? Okay. Right, one last go, then we'll probably switch to the ZX Spectrum, because this isn't fit for purpose at the moment. It worked okay earlier on when it did like the testing. Got the sampler there, we've got the Sigit. Right, okay, what we'll do then. Right, what we'll do, we will come out of here, folks. We will come out of here, folks, because do apologise. It's trying to e-stress, not create it. Let's get the Commodore. Let's get the Commodore Amiga out the box. See if we can do something with that. We'll switch over to Pang on the Commodore Amiga for the last bit. So we'll try and do like for like. I don't think River Ray come out on the Commodore Amiga, so we'll at least try and cover that. So let's get the joystick set first of all. Normally I do this all in the prep beforehand, so this isn't quite normal. Right, go. Thanks, Squidworth. Let's get Pang, and we'll save the day. Whoa. Right, hang on a minute. Here we go. Pang. Now, where's that going to go on the screen? I don't know what's going to happen now. Right, okay. Let's go to that. So you might be able to see something now, I think. Right, there's Pang there. Thanks, Squidworth, much appreciated. Where there's a will, there's a way. Let's move that over there. Right, it's in demo mode. Let's get that across. Across. Right. There we go. Well, we'll see if the music goes slow on this one now as well. It might do. Slow music or quick music? What do you reckon's going to happen? Or no music. or no music. Oh, please, man. This is like some crazy thing. Do you know? I think I might be on some sort of a game show. I think. Right, hang on a minute. Hang on. Maybe I need more RAM. More RAM, please. More RAM. Right, hang on a minute. We are the champions, my friend. God, dearie me. Right. What's that? That's the wrong. That I don't know what. What's that's not Pang. That's not the Pang that I know. Who's writing this script? Who's writing it? Come on, is it one of you? Is it one of you lot? Right, Pang US. Right, that's better. Please load your thing. If not, Pac-Mania. I can always rely on Pac-Mania. Right, normal. That's what we did last time. What's going on? What did my star sign say today? It said, Nick, whatever you do, don't do a live stream. Don't do a live stream. Oh look, we got something. Right, yay, there's life. This is a bit like when in RoboCop where they try to get him. Oh look, it's working. There we go. Well, there we go. Oh dear me. Streaming. Who invented that? we're panging. I never thought it would go wrong. Oops. Thanks, Dale. Right. Focus on that thing. Right. Do you remember when I had all those technical problems? That was ages ago. Now, if you just tuned in late, been a lot of fun stuff today, mainly my expense. But we're now playing Pang on the Commodore Amiga instead, right? Right, okay, right. We go. It's good to be tested every now and again. Maybe not live though. You can't beat a live broadcast, can you? Right. Thank you to Squidworth and Julie for tonight, because I know it's been a bit of a shambles, but thank you for those super chat things. We'll be better next time. I'll be ZX Spectrum next time, I think. Or maybe I should do another player manager one. Oops, that means I can't fire for a bit. Right, hang on. Oh, thanks, Big C. I much appreciate. Don't stress about it, Nick. It's all good. It is all good, isn't it? You have to get things into perspective, really. We generally have a good run, and when you think about all the technology involved, of what's involved, so it generally goes quite good. But every now and again, you might get a stinker that turns up. Yeah, but thank you, Big C. Much appreciated. So. We'll always have this stream to refer back to, won't we? When everything small goes wrong. Nick, remember that thing? And I said, well, that's when I used to use Vice. Oh yeah, Vice. Right, this is my stage where it all goes a little bit wrong normally. Those two there. Is that going to come over? Now this is normally the stage I can't do, and I've just done it first of all. they might be 73 FUG. They might do, but yeah, if you're coming in late, there's quite a lot of technical problems that got gradually worse with the emulation I was using for Commodore 64. Thank you to the people that stuck around and supported me during that bit, because it was a little bit shambolic. But we've defaulted to go onto the Commodore Amiga now, and that's pretty much saved the day. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not slow at all, is it, this? And I've at least done a few stages, it seems, with my little full silver on. Good. Thanks, Rossi. I think this is when you learn the most as a broadcaster or presenter, when you haven't got anything to comment on. So thank you. I'm a big advocate of saying things always happen for the best. So I learned a lot tonight from having to deal with problems and to keep talking and trying to keep it entertaining, even when it all goes a bit pants. Oops. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, Julie, that's right. On the 360p, that was interesting when it back in those days. Yeah. At least it makes it a little bit more human. There, I think some people in social media, you could think they've got the perfect life and all that sort of stuff, but it's good to celebrate the stuff that goes wrong. Right. Okay. What was that thing? What doesn't kill you make you stronger? That was by a Batman villain, though, wasn't it? Said that. Who said that? What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Right, take that out. Right, one left. Ooh. Oh, what? I'm running out of time now. 42 seconds. I've got loads of time. Come on, bounce back to me, you green ball. Good. Good. Right, okay. It was that port of Manic Miner. I think it was. that. There's some good tunes in this. I'll tell you what, we won't be playing Outrun on the Commodore Amiga. You'll be pleased to know. Oh, this looks like I'm running out of room here. I've run out of room. Ugh. I agree, John. It was Manic Miner's fault. At least we got to the bottom of that, what that was. Right. Can I just take them all out by firing through here? Oh. Yeah, this is do it. Take it from a long range. Oh, I don't like that thing coming to get me. Anything gonna fall through the hole yet? Right. Take aim through here. We should be good. Should be good. Thank you, Brian. Oh, awarded for bravery. Thank you, Brian. Yeah, good. Like my Victoria Cross. Oh. Right, hang on a minute. Right. I thought we was going to have to end the stream, but that was loser talk. So thank you for seeing the error of my words. What is that song? Show must go on. Yeah. There's always an answer in life. Even if stuff can seem pretty bad at the time, there's always an answer. And I know, after this stream's over, I will be laughing to myself. I'm laughing to myself now. Right, hang on. It's just these left here, is it? Oh. Yeah, thank you, Brian. Right, hang on. Now, did I mention it? I did mention it. A video went up live today on Wednesday. It is Wednesday still. Called Bombjack Plus on the ZX Spectrum. No technical problems in that one because it was a pre-record. And tomorrow there's going to be a racing game go up. Right, okay. I'm getting quite far in this, aren't I, compared to what I would normally do. Oh, right. What's that crab? Right, I'll take these out. Oh, look, I thought it was going to come down now, are they? Oh, what? Why are they coming down? Come down! Oh, that's annoying. Right, 2 left. How much time have I got? It's doing this. Oh, too impatient. Too impatient, Nicky. Oh, that's good. The gunner helped. Right, I should be able to take these out all at once, right? Oh, I can't gun those. Nice bit of cake. Cake's always nice. So am I, now I've got the gun, am I sort of like stuck? It could be Eugene Squidworth, it could be Eugene. I'm now thinking, what can I play after this? We won't be playing Shadow of the Beast, or can we? River Ray didn't come out on the Commodore Amiga, did it? Oh, and Everyone's a Wally didn't come out on it. Oh, come on, Bubbles. That's not, I'm not talking to that monkey from Michael Jackson, if you're watching. Oh, we'll have to wait till the time runs out now, aren't we? Oh, what's the world come to when you can't shoot through a ledge with a gun? 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1, 0. See that upgrade? Hang on a minute. Did I put infinite time on? Oh, look at that. Hoisted by my own Nelly Furtado. Right, what should we play now? We can play any sort of like game that I've got really on the Commodore Amiga, because we're in sort of like weird territory now. We got Great Giant Sisters. We got that. We can play a game of Hunter. I got IK Plus. Got the Lotus games, Pac-Mania, that's a good one. Speedball 2, Speedball, Stunt Car Racer. What do you think? What do you think, folks? Test Drive 2, we've already played that a little bit. Yeah, F-17 Challenge. What else have I got here? We won't be playing hard driving. I'll just pick one. Yes. I'm a bit spoiled for choice, really. What about a bit of? Let's do the Storm section on Lotus. Let's just do the Storm section, then while we're thinking, then we'll play another game. That'll give you time to think of stuff. We'll do the Storm section. Let me know what game out of those I mentioned you like to play on the Commodore Amiga, and I'll have a go. I'm not sure I've got to do a Hunter. Could have a go a Hunter. I'll just do this course, and then we'll maybe later the Hunter or whatever else you're looking at there. Right, set, go. Right, okay. It's raining. This section's quite tricky actually, unless you get the turbos. Turbo. One of my favourite games of all time. This thing. Lotus 2. Yeah. So if you're watching this, expecting Commodore 64 stuff, if you just tuned in now, it's been a very big technical challenge for me today. With lots of stuff going wrong. So we're on the Commodore Amiga in the rain. Come on, Carl. Anything but football, says you old gamer Steve. Oh, okay. Jet Set Willy 2, I'm sure that was a joke, again. Right, snooker. We could play a game of arcade pool. What do you think about that? Arcade pool on the mouse. Have a go at that. Oh, I missed the turbo. Turbo. Oh, it makes me want to see a thunderstorm outside now. But I think I've got a cheat on this one. You see, the timer's not ticking down. We could have a wander around on Hunter, you know. Ooh. So if you're comparing this with Power Drift from earlier on, frame rate is good. I mean, we was quite spoilt back in the day, weren't we, with games like this about the place. Turbo. I want to go over one of those red turbo things. Checkpoint. Yeah, I think the Commodore 64 is a bit hard to emulate there. I mean, the Commodore Amiga is having to do a lot more stuff. But as you can see, graphically, this is super smooth. The sound isn't slow. It's playing as if you play it. So yeah, we might have to take a bit of a rain check on future Commodore 64 ones. They are proving a little bit problematic. I mean, I've had a few good ones in the past, but there's always something that was maybe a little bit off. But as I say, it might be that I was using a free emulator, perhaps, that was causing all the problems. But you live and you learn, and then you die and forget it all. Turbo. Turbo. Oh, into a tree in turbo. So what we'll do then, I'm just glancing down. It's either going to be Hunter, isn't it, or Arcade Pool Challenge Mode. What's the time? We could have a quick go of Arcade Pool Challenge Mode and then see if there's any time left for Hunter. Try and squeeze both of those in. I think it's a while since I've done Challenge Mode on Arcade Pool. Is that the one where you have to do lots of trick shots? Right. Okay. I was going to say congratulations soon, surely. But, you know, it's moving a lot quicker than a struggling Commodore 64 thing, isn't it? Surely there's just one more stage left on this thing. Fiddly foo. I haven't said fiddly foo. If I was one of those live streamers that swears a lot, I would have done quite a lot of swearing on this one. I certainly would. So if you've been here since the beginning of the stream, then well done you. Much appreciated. I might get a bit of flack. I haven't checked out the thumbs up and thumbs down, but I might get a bit of flack on this one. But that is just to be expected. It's the sort of thing. It's the sort of thing that happens. Boom! Right, okay. Round we go here. At least the connection itself seems to have sorted itself out. That's no problem whatsoever. Turbo! That's what I need when I have an energy crash, I think. Word turbo in my place. So I think then, in hindsight, in future we'll be alternating between well, there'll be a ZX Spectrum stream every Tuesday. And time permitting, we'll alternate between Commodore Amiga and the Sega Mega Drive with the occasional Atari 2600 in there every now and again. I think that's what we'll do. Right. I don't think I've got Moonstone in there, Big C, I don't think. Oh, actually, I haven't changed the pitch of the sound from going to the Commodore 64 to the Amiga. Is it too loud for you, or is it just fluked it's at the right volume? Right, congratulations, you'll say. Thank you very much, right. Thank you very much, Mystery. Right, okay, so let's have a go. Let's have a go. What was it? Arcade Pool Challenge Mode we wanted first of all. Right, I'm sure I've got Arcade Pool in here somewhere. Arcade Pool, open. Right, what's the sound like? Too loud? Too soft? Bum 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 bum. Right, challenge mode, you say? I can't remember what challenge mode was. Right, okay, so we've got 8-ball pool, US pool, 9-ball, custom 8-ball. We've got Survivor. Do you mean that? Survivor? Unless it's that, is it? Oh, there's challenge, right, okay. So we'll do UK 8-ball, and then we'll do challenge mode. Okay, as I say, I don't know what challenge mode is really. Sounds fine. Okay, thanks, Julie. All right, new game. The base is blue. Oh, its base has gone green. Right, okay. Does this mean I've got to win every game? Is that what it is? Right. Right, he's potted a yellow. Stuart Campbell's potted a yellow, so I'm on reds now. Good, red. Right, hang on a minute. Right, so it's my go. Oh, let's go there. Speed there. Is that going to go in? Yes. Right. Okay. So we're level 1-1 all. He's covering all the pockets, isn't he? This fella. So I can do something clever there. Can I? Maybe I can. Yeah. I'll do a slow one here. It might go in off that other red, perhaps. But it's asking a lot. That wasn't even close. What I wanted to do. Right. Right. Okay. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got 5. I've got 6. He's doing some few clever shots here, folks. I think he might have led me up the garden path here. I'm going to have to do some sort of like Rocky comeback that you only saw from Nicky Balboa. He's got a big round of applause. Oh, is it my go now? Right, okay. Please go in. Boom. He knows the shot, so he's got... Yeah, okay. Can I get away with that? Maybe. No. No options to re-chalk your cue here. No re-chalking going. So he's got 3. I've got 5. Ooh, he's got 2 now. Right, okay. There we go. Yellow. So this game back in the day, I did play quite a bit. It was a budget title, and Team 17 made some really good games. So I do like this one. And there was F-17 Challenge as well. I think it was from the same sort of price. I did Super Frog as well, although I think that was like a full price game. And it's a Project X also. So it's all pretty good stuff. Look at that. Right. Now, can I knock that yellow out of the way? Sort of. Oh, right. Okay. So, you know, I've got a few there. Right. Now it's time for a bit of clever stuff. Maybe if I knock the ball like that and then pot it up the other end. What could possibly go wrong there? So this could be a good shot. Oops. Is this as soon as you lose you're out? Is that what it is? Right. Right, hang on a minute. If you pot the black out of order, you will automatically lose. We're level. That might come in and pot the black, mightn't it? Let's do a slow one. It's in the balance. It's in the balance. Black on the loose. That is certainly true. I think when I thought I was going to do a pub stream, I think this is one of the planned ones for that. Right. Come on, let's do some Flash Herbert shot. We'll do a bit of screw back on the ball. And what could maybe there, perhaps. Yes. Double this in, perhaps. Oops. Oh no! Well, you know, someone's going to pot the black out of order because I can't pot the thing. I'm just going to do a roll up and hopefully it's him. No, no. well, yeah, you know, that's how you play. That's how you play pool, folks. There. Oh dear. Well, we won't. The winner is Stuart Campbell, and I've lost with that stupid thing. But I did that on purpose, of course. Yeah, of course you did, Nick. So you could play Hunter. Yeah, of course you did, Nick. Yeah, of course. Everyone believes that. Right, Hunter. Dun, 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 dun. And the best thing about Hunter is going around seeing what vehicles you can pick up in this very spooky, unusual 3D land. Right? Right. Okay. More practice required. Right, here we go. We're going to start a new game. you tell you what, right? You'll never see any stream, no matter how hard you look, that will go like this one. You'll never see one. Without the person being locked up or someone at the end. Right, start new game. We won't. You can do missions, but we'll just do free roam. We'll just wander around the place, like a big Wally wombat. Right. Yes. Captain Calamity. Oh, it's supposed to be Calamity, but true to form of the stream, we didn't have enough left. So we're Captain Calamity, of course. Right. So you must collect one general's head, why not, and then return to HQ before hour 1 of day 6. Right. That's very specific. So here we are. That's all the stuff we've got. We got that and a parachute. So first of all, if the joystick works, which it does, we're going to go in these buildings and collect stuff. Right. So it is the first of the open world games come, Joe, one would say. So eat your heart out, Grand Theft Auto. There's some money. And there's some flares. Not the where... Oh, right, okay. Can we pick those up? No, good. And there's a seagull flying around as well. Trying to communicate. But I don't speak seagull. Let me know if you do. I'm sure he's saying something like, give me some bread. Or something like that. Right. So there's some health pack there. There's the map we can use. Some fuel and a logbook if we want to write down what we're doing. So if you ever want to check your inventory, use the mouse. And there's all the stuff we've got. There's the map. So you can see those 2 dots maybe on the bottom right. We're there. And there's all that stuff to explore. Right. Let's turn the map off. We don't need the map. But as a kid, I very rarely bothered doing any of the missions. I just went around in the vehicles, trying to find as much stuff as I could. And my favourite vehicle was probably the windsurfer you can sometimes find, but most of all was the hovercraft. Right. In we go. Let's go this way. We're going into the great unknown. Some boats can fire stuff, but you can see an update there. We've taken a logbook. We've boarded a rocket boat. Right, let's just see where we are on the map as well. Right, we're getting near land, I think. We're possibly getting near land. Maybe so. There it is. So there's another boat there. We'll get out, but on the wrong side of the boat. That's what a lot of people do if they're new to boats. In. Right, okay. What's in here? They've got a very big window. Looks like the lights are out. Right, so in here is a portable radar unit. Whose flat's this? They've got no TV. They've got this light. They've got this sofa and a portable radar unit and nothing else. There's not even a cooker in here. There's not a washing machine. There's no nothing. And look at that window, right? On that window, there's no curtains. Let's go out here. Curtains. Where did that happen? Look, so in we go. No curtains. Curtains. That's a bit weird. Maybe they just painted on the window. Right, let's go in this other boat. Don't know what the difference between the 2 boats are. There's a couple of cars there. We won't bother with them. We'll take this other boat out and go flying. Right. There is enemy territory on here, so if you run into that, you might be into trouble. Oh, look, there's a white thing there, which means we've come to the end of the map. If you just turned this on, expecting Commodore 64 stuff, well, we've had to go onto the Commodore Amiga because there was lots of gremlins about, like that thing from Gremlins. Right. Forward we go. Check out the map again. The map. Where this little dot there. So there's some land. Turn the map off, Nick. We don't need the map anymore. You probably memorise it now. So let's just try and wander across and look at some cool vehicles. There's a truck. But we can just take this boat along the mainland, looking for hangars or anything that looks like a cool vehicle to get into, and then we can do some top stunts. It's a big. We're low on fuel. What's that? It's a bike there. We can probably get on that. A bike's never going to run out of fuel, is it? And it's got two-tone wheels. Away we go. This game was so cool back in the day, and it still is cool. Speed it. BMX boys have a lot of fun. We've got no bullets for our gun, you can see. I'm sure we should have picked someone up in one of the buildings. Maybe we've just pedalled away from it. Right. What's that? Oh, there's something over there. Let's go over there. There's a couple of buildings. They might have cool stuff in. You don't know. Dun da 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 da. There's looks like some sort of car over there. So a few things to look at. You can get off the bike without stopping, which is what I'm going to do. Oh no, it did stop straight away. Anyway, perhaps it's just the cars that they stop. Seagulls floating around. I don't think I was meant to be an interior designer, Dow. I think that's probably the case. Right, what's in here? We got fuel for our boat. I could have just refueled that boat actually. I've got fuel on me. And there's a car here. Again with two tunnels. Right, there's two other buildings along here, isn't there? Let's see what these had inside. Whoa. Stop the car. Good part. There's another boat there. Was that the boat we come in, or was that another boat? See, there's lots of vehicles about the place. We're spoilt for cars and stuff. Oh, come on. I can't even get into the building. What is this bloke? He hasn't had the training. That's a parachute, but I don't require that. What's that? I don't need another map, so it's like a duplicate place. What about in this one? Ideally, I want to find one of those big hangars that have got sort of like either a tank in it or something similar. Oh look, there's a costume there. You've taken a uniform. I can change into the other. I can change into the there you go. I'm in disguise now. I'm in disguise, like an angel in disguise. Right, take that. Go. Right, good. I should have done an Amiga stream today. I think that's where I went wrong. I should have done an Amiga stream. Right. Looks like there's someone over there. Sorry, there was someone over there, but they seem to get in the way of my Jeep thing. Sorry, I shouldn't have done that. I was just getting rid of a bit of energy there. Right, and now we'll get into this other boat and just journey on in our disguise. Oh, it's got some missiles in it, this boat. There's one of them. I don't know. I've probably fired that into someone's house. Go around here. What's that? That looks interesting. What vehicle's that? Looks like one of those television detector vans. Excellent. I'm going right. Anyone hasn't paid their TV licence, I'm coming. Are you watching BBC One? No, nothing from there. This looks like Monk's Place. Curse you, BBC. What am I working for the BBC for? It's about time their licence got done away with anyway. Right. It doesn't sound like a car. It sounds like some sort of ticket machine. Well, there's another bike there outside there. I think we've... Oh, it's a helicopter, right, okay. I've always wanted to be... I think these are quite difficult to fly, these helicopters. But I'll give it a go. What could possibly go wrong? I seem to have a memory of the helicopters just crashing and blowing up a lot. Right. There's no... I've got fuel, haven't I? Fuel. There we go. Oops. We're off. Oh, I'm scared now. We're off. Oops. What was that? We just dropped. We just dropped something. I think we just dropped some bombs. Right, okay. We're flying somewhere. There's something over there. What's that? Oops, pull up, pull up. I need some land to get my bearings here. There's some land. Oh, we're very high up. Whee! Oh, now we're being shot at by something. Whoa! That was a very good landing by me. So that's how you land a helicopter, really. It crash out and explode, and then you just walk out normally. Don't know why they're firing at me for. I've got my disguise on. What's in this building here? Can we get in there? The door looks quite small. You need a master key to enter the power plant. What have we got? We haven't got any keys, have we? Ugh. I think we need to look at the map now, see where we are in this crazy place. Right, we're over there. Just keep going left, Nicky. Just keep going left, like you would have done if you was in Shadow of the what's it? Shadow of the Beast, right? Go this way. And this bloke moves fractionally quicker than Manic Miner on the Commodore 64, where it's being emulated badly. It's with that emulator, because when I'm doing recorded stuff, well, up to now, it's run as smooth as a whistle. Smooth as a whistle, a Partick Thistle. Red, come on, lad. Go, go, go. You need a master key to enter the power plant. You can use that as a lyric in a song if you want to. I don't know how you do that, but it'll be good fun nonetheless. Right. So this game... Oh my god, I'm being chased by a moose. Oh no! Moose! Come back. I've run out of guns, right? I've got to get away from that moose. There's a moose loose in the hoose. Oh, he's coming over. Well, he can't swim, can he? Surely he can't swim. There we go, I've got him here. You can't swim, moose. Yeah. I'll just torment him now. In your face, moose. This reminds me of Tomb Raider, when you had to get out and there was a bear about the place. If I get out, is he going to come straight, turn around and straight after me? There we go. I think he's forgotten about me. He's off. He's off. Well, I haven't seen him before. Not for a while, anyway. Come on. I need another vehicle, really. Oh, what's gone on there? What? You have destroyed a ball for minus 50 credits. No, I didn't. I didn't have anything to do with that ball. He just run into something and explode. Is that something over there? That looks like a vehicle over there, isn't it? To save our bacon. Right, we'll get in there. How much time we got? Not much time. Well, we can at least get in that and see what we can explore. At least I found the helicopter. That was pretty good. Pretty good finding the helicopter. Right, in the boat we go. Those technical problems are seeming like 100 years ago now. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. I think it's good. It's good that we went onto the Amiga rather than abortion it completely. I was being a bit... Oh, what's that? I was being a bit of a doom merchant. There's a rabbit there. Right. Is this another power plant where you need some sort of key? We got a chance to explore this, maybe. What's in there? No, you need a master key to enter the control tower. Anyway, let's get in this thing. Right, there's a white line there. That's right at the edge of the known map. Surely the car can get over that bit, can it? Why would you have a car on such a small island for? It must be able to get over this bit. Yes, good. I knew there was a reason. What's that? It's an attack. Oh, really? Right, I've got just enough time to get in this. I know I say I've just got enough time to do so. There's a rabbit running around. Run, rabbit, run. Now I've got a gunboat. So you can see, there's lots and lots. Oh, there's another helicopter there. That looks like a good thing to end the stream on, and get up in this thing. Right, what's the fuel like on it? Right, we're off. Pull up, pull up. And we've ended up in the sea. So there we go. I don't think I'm near anything else, am I? Let's have a quick look there. I'm right in the corner. I might be able to just make the land if I'm a little bit quick. Right. Oh, what was that? Oh, you can change. Oh, I didn't know that. There's bits of the map you can. I think I did from before, but forgot. There's a bit of the maps where you can isolate, do a key card what the vehicles are. Good. Well, that's interesting as well. Okay, what we'll do though, I think we will. Thank you very much for the stream again. It is appreciated. There's lots of technical things going on today, but I think I've learnt my lesson. Unless I can get a different emulator, I don't think I'll do any Commodore 64 streams again for a little while. So I hope you enjoyed that, a bit up and down. I think the main fun was probably you watching me how I was trying to sort things out and stuff. But anyway, I'm going to have a cup of tea now. I'm in work tomorrow, so I hope you had a fun here and there watching the stream. Thank you for the super chats that come in and the ko-fis that were earlier before the stream started. Next stream will probably be now next Tuesday. It's going to be smooth because we know where we are on the ZX Spectrum streams. They generally go very, very smooth. So this is just going to be a one-off. So have a good evening, everyone. Thanks for watching again. And until next time, take great care of yourself. There will be a video up tomorrow, as I say. Take great care of yourself. I will leave this on as I type in my goodbyes as I normally do. And yeah, a very, very fond goodbye. Thanks, folks. Really appreciate it tonight. It was a bit tricky, so thank you.